bet, big. If you start to feel a pulse, like, in your hand, put your hand up above your heart. Like, no joke. That's a real thing, because you could pass out.
It's a city home to one of
Okay.
the most loyal and passionate
I'm playing a game right now.
football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the dome here at Ford Field in Detroit.
Have any of you guys played the Texans dude in the Madden's Finest?
Well, just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit.
Huh?
This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
You cheesy? Like how cheesy? Nice. What do I gotta watch for? Oh, great. Not really, but...
Right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. Pick up of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Oh, damn
I
it.
think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there. As he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Yeah.
Motherfucker like flips the play just so he can like fuck up my entire defense. Sounds about right.
He's dropping back to throw.
And he beat Deck Blixie, Texans dude.
Touchdown, Houston. The
Yeah, he just
Texans
scored.
take a 6-0 lead right away. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. So they opt for the short pass later in the progression on that play, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
On play action, here's May. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they're gonna have to figure out this third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh my god.
May now on third down. Throw came out.
Wow.
The defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This guy literally does the same play, but every single fucking formation.
They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second
I
attempt
can't
to get rid of it.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. It's fielded at the 14. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Brought in right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's second
That's
and
not the play I picked.
from the 39. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He'll throw it yet again. Lays out. What a catch.
My middle third wasn't even there.
12-yard line before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up a Houston first. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here he is on third and long. Escapes the pocket. And he gets
The fact that he held on to that.
reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, that's a
The
really
fact
good
that bro held on to that shit.
First down doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Motherfucker, dude.
I'll hurt my shoulders.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Gibbs. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old
Does the same play, but out of every single position there is.
Really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 from the 41. Another one for Gibbs. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Off the gut they go with Gibbs.
Nice try.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. One ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Yeah.
Straight ahead with...
Yeah. He made Jahmyr Gibbs fumble. That's crazy.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out.
I got Kennedy.
The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any.
He's a superstar too.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
Can I not audible? No? Okay.
They just get the play off.
Wow.
And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They are looking at 4th down, however. Trying to throw for it with May. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down.
Let's go, Jahmyr Gibbs. Let's go.
Gets to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Lions chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Yeah, sure do.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
You what?
Throwing it to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just
Yeah.
like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Yeah, I am.
First and 10, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 13-point lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
Yeah.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. And they've got him behind the line.
Nice blocking.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Again, left side for Gibbs.
Now it's gonna call
And he's
back.
stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. All right, here we go. Second down. Going play action, May.
Damn it.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Offense up to the line fast. From the 34. Throw complete to Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives the Lions the first. May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. 6 yards the pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's May. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. May throwing for it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. To the air on first down, May. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. That's worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be first down.
Who's barking? Who's barking like that?
To the air yet again, May. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions. With it, 1st and 10. Enough to get from the gun. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's May. Complete over the middle. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He brings it in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Short pass brought in. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He was Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing now from the gun. Complete. It's Weaver. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down, ball at the 36. Throwing it again here. Brought in close to the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. He'll throw it yet again. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
Yo, Brim. I can concede in the second half, can't I?
Set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Yeah, he said I can concede the third.
May on first and 10.
Yeah, I know.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Back to the air. It's May. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. On play action, here's May. Launches one deep downfield. It connects on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Going play action, May. He rolls to his right. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. May now from the gun. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
A final throw before the break. This is going all the way to the end zone. And no one had a shot.
That was inbound. Okay.
End zone incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting...